Okay, so this is a fun little phone project. I tried this years ago, or at least researched it, and I ran into a lot of issues with the different voltages and the different voltage types that phones used. But somebody had approached me at the Stone Branch Center for the Arts, or the director did, and she said she wished she had some kind of setup with phones that could dial and have an audio message play. So I was like, okay, somebody else is interested and they have a place to display this technology for people to use. So I looked into it and I found this device handles all the voltages that I was always worried about and converts these phones into voice over IP, even the Rotary phones. So let's go ahead and try this. Now I'm going to usually have to use two hands to dial with the Rotary phone, but we'll see if I can do this. So I'll do 1, 0, 0. And I can, hello, hello, hello. So you can kind of hear the clicking. Unlike cell phones today, these phones have a special feature in that when you are angry and upset, you can slam the phone down as hard as you can. That usually happens a lot, and you can even see hairline cracks from that. Some people will actually pick up the phone from behind and throw it out their window. So I just don't think cell phones can do that anymore and actually do any damage other than to themselves. So how does this work? So I have this Grandstream device that converts these phones into voice over IP. It also knows how to convert pulse dialing into touch-tone dialing. It is powered simply by a USB connection there, and it has a network cable that goes to this little switch. I could have gotten a hub or something. I might be able to just connect directly to the Pi if I set up like DHCP or something. But right now it's just, let's just get it to work. The Pi is a little computer. It's a full-on Linux computer, and I installed a PiOS, which is based off of Debian Linux, and then I installed Asterisk. Now I ran into a lot of problems because the latest two versions of the Debian Linux for Raspberry Pi does not have Asterisk, so I actually had to download all the source code and compile it. Now there's one other thing. So that's the software is free. That's not a problem. Let's actually show what you can do with playing a file. So I put it on 697.1038.
Alone in the dark. It is a cruel punishment. No one else.
So it can play my audio files. Now that's one of my 100-word stories where I put music to little stories of 100 words that I read on, and I do that on a weekly basis. I figured 697, if you look at O, W, and S, that's 100-word stories. And 1038 is the weekly challenge number. So it just works out. So I'm like, okay, I'll just put everything on 697 and just dial up the story. I think I can do a directory as well. I'll look into that a little bit more. This also has voicemail. So if I dial this phone and I don't answer 101, I think it's 20 seconds that I set it to. Oh, that's going to be loud. I might be able to turn this down. Yeah. That's the quietest. All
The
right.
person at extension 101 is unavailable. Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Hey, this is Louie, just calling to check in. Give me a call back sometime. All right, bye.
Thank you.
It does have caller ID as well, so if I have another phone that has the caller ID on it, I'll see that extension 100 is calling. So there's a lot of little fun things you can do. I will probably look into a web interface to get files over there easier, and possibly look into how to add audio just through the number pad only, instead of having to go through. Right now, I did like SCP to copy files over to Raspberry Pi over SSH. And this computer here is connected to the Raspberry Pi on Wi-Fi, but the Raspberry Pi connects to the phones through this network switch. So this has two different IP addresses. This is the phone server. It is not connected anywhere on the internet to another voice over IP server. This is that server. So it's a lot of fun, interesting technology. I've got the whole working sample done. I've figured it out.